Welcome to App State Swoon. That's news spelled backwards. My name is John Carlos, and today we'll be following the recent swarm of bees on Camp Wait. We have important breaking news. Hurricane David, a Category 2 that developed in the Atlantic earlier this week, has officially made landfall in Florida. Live on location, we have Avery with the latest. How's the weather out there, Avery?
Thanks, John Carlos. Hurricane David has indeed made landfall here in Florida. With sustained winds of up to 125, Hurricane David has been categorized as a Cat 2 hurricane. In the southern Pacific, hurricanes are known as typhoons, but here in the United States, we just call them hurricanes. Residents have not been yet asked to leave, but are urged to evacuate before Hurricane David becomes a Category 3 or higher. Now back to you, John Carlos.
Wow, Avery, stay safe out there. Hopefully Hurricane David is kind to the residents of the East Coast. In other news, it is absolutely crazy to believe that while this is happening in Florida, something totally different is happening in Minnesota. Alex is live from there with the latest snowstorm. Alex, how are you holding up?
Thanks, John Carlos. I'm just trying to keep warm. 2 feet of snow have already accumulated on the ground here in northern Minnesota. These are whiteout conditions in the middle of summer. Because this is such an odd time of year for snowfall to occur, officials are trying to get as much supplies to the residents as possible before the roads are fully covered with snow. Snow forms when tiny ice crystals stick together in the clouds to become snowflakes. If you get enough snow crystals to stick together, they will become heavy enough to fall to the ground. Hopefully the snow will let up soon and the residents can get back to summer. Back to you, John Carlos.
Thanks, Alex. Now that is crazy to believe. Here in North Carolina, we are experiencing record high temperatures. Temperatures here have been in the mid to upper 90s for the past 4.5 days, with temperatures that feel like 100 and higher. Residents are urged to limit outdoor activities to early morning and late afternoon. Summer here has been absolutely mind-blowing. Public swimming pools are at capacity, and beaches are extremely crowded. We are now headed to Carolina Beach, where Alex was there the other day before she went to Minnesota.
Hi, John Carlos. It's very warm here. I was lucky to find a spot with not many people around. Shade is few and far between and crowded with people. The highest recorded temperature was 110 degrees, August 21st, 1983. We are almost at that with temperatures reaching 100 degrees on the sand. Tourists and residents have been advised to stay hydrated and to wear a lot of sunscreen. Back to you, John Carlos.
Thank you, Alex. You really have put so much work into this week. I'd hate to see your time card. The weather around the United States has been wild. Hurricanes in Florida, snow in Minnesota, record high temperatures in North Carolina, and imagine around the world as a whole. This concludes our segment for today. We thank you for joining us. This has been App State Swen. Don't go. Make sure to tune into Chad with the latest sport news.